Building a luxury home can be an amazing experience. I'm Brandon Kraft with Kraft Homes, and today we're going to talk a little bit about how you can achieve all the things that you want to in building your home and keep your marriage intact. So today we are in one of our homes that's under construction. We don't normally show our viewers as part of what we're doing in the construction phase. But what we wanted to talk a little bit about was to tell you the way that we go about figuring out what projects we are good for. So for me, I believe that every luxury home in Baton Rouge, I'm not necessarily a good fit for. And so as we look at your plans and as we understand what your needs are, what your values are, we understand better if we're a good fit for you. And ultimately, we want to take on the jobs that we're a good fit for. And so I always encourage people to make sure that the builder that they hire, that they really like what they do. Because if you ask a builder to really stretch and step outside of their comfort zone, you may not be really happy with what they get from them. But if you ask him to do something that he's already really comfortable with and has produced before, then chances are you're going to be very pleased with the product that he delivers for you. The second thing that you want to consider is, do I like this guy? Because I think that it's a really important part that as we decide to do business together for the next 12, 18 months, depending on the size of the project, it's important that we get along and that you trust me. Because if we're able to really go through the process and be friends at the end of it, or have really just had this good business experience together, then your process is going to be that much better, because it's an opportunity for you really to show the builder, hey, these are the things that I care about, and these are the things that I want to see happen in my home that I've been dreaming about for all of this time, and have him execute that. The number one area that projects go awry is when the budget is off. We spend a lot of time on the front end of our projects making sure that we have bid the job for the product that you want. We want to be able to say yes when you say that you want a certain product put in your house, or when you want to implement a certain idea. And if we've not taken the time at the beginning of the project to make sure that the budget is right, then we're going to be saying no throughout the whole process. There is nothing more dissatisfying than getting to the end of the project and realizing that the budget is off, or that we're over budget. Now, one of the things that we really do throughout the process is we will update our budget every 2 weeks. So that allows the customer to see, hey, look, we went over on concrete. That means we need to either make it up somewhere, or we need to adjust one of our other allowances. But when we don't know, or when the customer doesn't know what it is that we're over budget on, then they can't make good decisions throughout the process. And so if your builder will keep you up to date all along the way of where you are over budget, the experience is going to be so much better. So just to recap, make sure you like your builder's style. Make sure you've got chemistry with them and that you enjoy being around him. Make sure that you trust your builder. Make sure, if any of these things you get right, make sure you get that budget right on the front end. Your process will be so much better. At Kraft Homes, we only build 5, 6, 7 homes a year. And we only build them in South Baton Rouge, and we only build them in a few specific neighborhoods. So there's a very good chance that we are not your builder. We made this video today so that we could educate you and be able to hopefully point you towards some of the guys that we really admire in our industry, that are local, that may be a fit for you if we are not. Now, don't get me wrong, we'd love the opportunity to get to know you and to find out if in fact we could be your builder. But if in fact that we are not, we want to point you towards some guys that we are watching in this community that are doing a fantastic job.